Hi guys, it's Rose with KRose Company, and today I'm going to show you one of my favorite crock pot meals. Now I'll tell you, I did have to make a slight adjustment because I live in rural America, and like many of you, I go to my local grocery store and sometimes they're out of some ingredients. So I'm going to show you my version today, but it is a hit, especially when I take it to shipping. We're shipping our yearlings tomorrow, and my brothers and my dad and the whole crew loves it. So I'm going to talk you through some of the ingredients. So we're going to use some noodles today. I picked these. Usually we don't use noodles in this dish, but I figured because I had to make a substitution, this would be my best bet. So we're going to test these out and see how well it works. But we're going to do these large shells. Then, of course, some sausage. I do like spicy sausage, and the grocery store didn't have any, so I'm going to add my own seasoning to make it spicy. So I'm going to add this seasoning to make it spicy. Then some diced tomatoes, 2 cans of them. Of course, some chicken broth and some cream cheese. One of the best parts about this dish is it doesn't matter if I put it in the crock pot for 3 hours or 8 hours, it's still good. And as you guys know, when people gather cattle, sometimes they tell me they'll be back to the corrals at 11, and sometimes it's 4 p.m. So I really enjoy making this. It's really delicious, it's easy, and it lasts all day long, and it's warm, which really helps on a cool October day. We are going to ground this sausage first, and one thing to remember is it is slightly frozen, which is okay because I do want my crock pot to boil a little bit before I put this in here. So I have it really low today, and I do have a little olive oil in my pan, so I'm going to undo it, throw it in there, and start to brown it. So then I have the spicy seasoning. I'm just going to put a little on top. Let this slowly brown and go wash my hands and put the rest of my ingredients in the crock pot. So I'm going to turn my crock pot on low because of the time frame for this dish. And then next I'm going to throw the whole container of this in my crock pot. I have a smaller crock pot, and so I'm going to throw all of these noodles in the crock pot today. Next, I'm going to take the chicken broth, and you probably should measure, but I'm just going to estimate. And I want to fill about half of the container up with chicken broth. So I'm just watching on the sides. Usually takes about 1 of these depending on how many noodles I have. So that's perfect. Then I'm going to do both my cans of tomatoes. Second can. And I leave the cream cheese for later, so I'm going to put on the lid, leave it on low for about 30 minutes, and pop it on high.